Some of you have seen him around campus and might even taken one of his classes, but if you don't know him, his name is Phil Gussin and he's a political science professor at College of the Canyons. But it didn't always used to be that way.
I was actually a plumber and then a plumbing contractor for many years. I'd always wanted to teach, and even when I was on job sites, I would work with my employees and I would try and teach them. But over time, I just didn't want to do. I just felt like I didn't want to do it the rest of my life, so I decided to sell my business and go back to school.
So, at 38 years old, he transitioned from plumber back to college student and applied to UCLA.
I applied to UCLA, and in a very nice way, they rejected my application. They basically said, "We don't take plumbers." It was a more elaborate letter than that, but it was a very nice way. And they said, "Why don't you go back to school and take some classes and show us you still have what it takes to be at a place like UCLA." So I enrolled in the political science, the master's program at Cal State Northridge, and took classes there, wound up getting a master's degree there, graduated with a 4.0, and then reapplied to UCLA. So when I reapplied, they accepted me the second time. The reason I chose political science was that I'd always been interested in politics. It was something that I found interesting, and because I know that it affects people's lives, it was something that mattered to me.
Not only is political science important to him, but his students are equally as important.
So what I tell my students at the beginning of the semester is I say, look, this class can be fun if you're engaging, if you study, if you're prepared, but if you're just going to sit there, it'll be boring. And so my favorite moments are when I have a class that has like a good personality, where they're funny and where they're interesting.
And that's it for Cougar News. I'm Austin Chase.